Hello, folks, and welcome to the first ever background noise. This is a very monumental day for us. Longtime fans of our show will already know the format.
This is our newly renovated studio.
That's right.
Yeah.
Recently purchased on loan from the bank.
Yeah. They are currently looking for us, but it's all right.
You'll never find us here.
No.
It's a very secure location. So I'm Jeff.
I'm also Jeff.
And you're Jeff, so it'll be a little bit confusing. So for the sake of this show, I'll go by the name Andrew. And
I'll go by Andrew.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, then I'll go by Chris.
Okay.
So this is our first time doing this in years.
Brand new.
You and I used to have our own show together.
Yep.
Called Old School Saturday Nights. We would wear full leather outfits.
We
We would turn the microphones off.
hosted many celebrity interviews.
We did.
Some were real. Some were not.
Some got us in trouble. Yeah.
Some did. Yeah.
And basically, Jeff and I have known each other for over 14 years. We met each other in Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
And from there, our friendship blossomed into a romance for a short time, which was an experimental phase for both of us. And
You had trouble starting fires, and I was there when you needed me
well,
most.
and you started one in my heart,
Yeah.
and it just went from there. And had you not fallen in love with that camp counselor, who knows what would have happened? But we learned from our mistakes.
Poor Corey North.
Poor guy. Rest in peace.
He's dead.
Yeah, he was killed by Van Helsing.
Yes.
So, lots of new stuff. You and I don't get to see each other very
No.
often. Last time I saw you was on a very special day.
Yes, it was. It was a wedding day. I got married October 25th, and still married.
Congratulations. So your first anniversary then, your first 2 weeks, or 3 weeks.
3 weeks, that's big. Huge.
Wow.
My wife's gone.
Well, yeah, I mean,
She,
we don't have to talk about that on here, but I know that it's... I think it's just, you're both adjusting, and over time, this...
It'll get better, right?
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I always say.
just do what she says.
If you can make it, if you can make it through the first 3 weeks, you're set.
That's the same
For the
thing with
next 3
pregnancy,
weeks,
I
for the
found.
next 3 weeks.
Yeah. From personal experience, anyway. So your wedding, you hired a clown, which is very uncommon for weddings.
A little weird.
But I thought it was great.
Until there was no children at the wedding, thank goodness.
No. Well.
But until he started groping the adults,
Yeah.
that
Your mother and father-in-law, primarily, I noticed.
yeah, they liked it.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you can be receptive, you can enjoy it, but you still, when you're in public and people can see you,
Yeah.
you don't want to put forth a certain image, right?
He really did get into Tori. Now Tori had a cousin at the
I've heard about
the reception
this,
with the cast, and he
Yeah.
really had a thing for casts.
yeah. Well, I heard from talking to other people there that he actually put her in the cast.
Yes.
2 weeks prior to the wedding.
On purpose.
Exactly, in anticipation of the wedding itself. So,
Oh, great! There's gonna be someone with a cast there. It's gonna be awesome.
that was his plus one, even though she had no idea at the time.
No.
So yeah, romance blossomed at the wedding. I've
I
heard,
think we've covered topic one.
yeah,
Yeah.
the recent discovery of the parliamental
We could
changes.
skip. We could skip to point 4 if you want.
2 and 3 are optional.
Whatever, yeah,
and
no.
most people consider them to be racist. So
Pen doesn't work anyway, but
that's fine. We'll just make a mental note.
Yeah, we'll go.
So point 4, yeah.
Yeah.
We landed a probe on a moving meteorite. Have you heard about this?
No, I have not. Please enlighten me.
Happened a couple days ago.
Yep.
And it's the first time. Launched out in 2007.
All right.
Flew around the Earth a few times.
Done.
Flew around Mars. Landed on an asteroid.
So our goal with this with these recordings is to get famous.
Well, exactly.
So we're going to be doing.
So you and I have both preemptively made sex tapes.
Yes.
To put out, because Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian both sort of rocketed into fame
Right.
off of that.
So
Now mine is just with a bag of dill pickle chips. And
got some.
oh wow. Well, I don't know if I want to make another video until I post the first one, but
So
I noticed it giving me eyes when I came in.
I know
so.
it was good. It was good. So we're going to be doing themed shows. So we have, of course, a very, very popular and well requested Christmas show.
Right, that was our biggest thing when we were working in radio.
So we're going to have a great Christmas show coming up shortly.
There's going to be prize giveaways. There's
Yep.
going to be celebrity interviews.
Yep. 10th caller in. Big prize for
Yep.
the 10th caller in.
Yeah, we will pay your phone bill for 2 years.
Yeah. We still have to figure out how to get the phones in here. But
Yeah, it has to be a rotary phone as
yeah.
well because of the setup we have. But yeah, so big things coming in the future.
Yes.
If you're listening to this on iTunes, you can't see what's going on. But Jeff and I will frequently be changing our clothes, swapping with each other on camera. I brought a dress, and sometimes I just might not wear anything depending on the temperature in the room. So,
shout out to Charles Dust in Saskatchewan. I know you're listening today. Thank you,
Mr. Dust.
Yeah,
Dusty Balls was his nickname in college. Spent a lot of time alone, so I've not met the man personally, but
no, we have many close listeners and people that have been wanting us to do this for years, because we used to work at the radio station in Wallaceburg, Ontario. Nobody here probably knows where that is.
No,
but,
I don't even know where it is.
No. But
a lot of the years that we did that, most of it's a blur.
Yeah.
Actually, funny that how you and I actually first met. We started as rivals at the radio station, working opposite of alternating shifts for the night, and then we met at the Christmas party.
I hated you.
Oh,
I didn't know who you were, but I hated you.
Exactly, because I knew this guy's taking half of my shifts every week.
How could I get his shifts?
And sure enough, we met at the Christmas party. We met under the mistletoe.
Mm-hmm.
Your date was furious.
I blacked out.
Yep. Well, that was... That's why you never let me make a drink for you.
No.
Just no. Live and learn.
That's what happens when you're... Because they had the big...
Oh, yeah.
The spout where you could just drink from the
Texas
spout.
Mickey.
The Texas Mickey, yeah.
With the the pump on the top.
Powerful stuff.
It's regular strength. It's just when you drink 15 shots at once straight out of the nozzle.
It'd do some damage to you.
Yeah. Well, it's... And you end up in the bathroom.
This is...
throwing up
by the
for
way,
20
this is just Coke.
Mine's actually Sprite. So, for those of you wondering at home. Oh, I am colorblind.
Yes.
So, yeah. So we've done shows together. We've done radio. We've done television. We did a brief stint with Howard Stern for about 4 years.
That ended, though.
That ended violently.
Yes.
We're still on good terms with Howard. Mr. Stern, as our lawyers have told us to call him.
Unfortunately, yeah. Because he doesn't like to fly. So he drives everywhere he goes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And of course, so I made a joke about an airplane.
Yeah. And he flipped.
Yeah, for restraining orders, that was it. For a period of time. We've since reconciled our differences. But, times change, I suppose. So anyway, some interesting stories. Some local news. We're filming this in Seattle, for those who are unaware.
So we're on the Western...
We're in
time change.
South Central.
So it's only
Pacific time.
It's only 2:00.
It's late.
It's dark. But it's weird that it's dark.
It's a solar eclipse.
30 days of night.
Yeah, that's what it's like in this area. It's terrible, actually. Very bad for agriculture. So local news. I saw this earlier on the drive here. I was looking at some stuff on my phone. I think Santa Claus is coming to town.
Was this while I was driving?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it was... Yeah, you were sleeping, but you were driving at the same time. Apparently, some guy in China bought, and this is a true story, bought 99 iPhones and wanted to propose to his girlfriend.
Is this true?
Yeah, this is true.
Okay.
So he set the iPhone, like they weren't open. They were inside their iPhone boxes. Set them up around in like a big circle to sort of keep her in, enclose her.
Yes.
And then he proposed. She said no. Now, I've never purchased an iPhone because, I sell my body for money, and to be quite frank,
you haven't been doing you haven't been doing very well. No.
Well, that's what happens. You let yourself go, and
might I comment on your outfit? Phenomenal outfit. I feel very overdressed.
Well, see, now we should say this show is brought to you by Urban Outfitters. They provided me with this outfit for today. Now, you can't find this outfit in Urban Outfitters.
Anywhere.
They don't sell it there.
You can't find it anywhere.
So I'd like to thank them. I'd also like to thank
Urban Behavior.
And Urban Planet.
And Urban Planet.
Yeah. They are not sponsors of the show. We just want to thank them because we really enjoy what they do as a whole. So anyway, this guy spent, I'm going to ballpark it, say it's what, $700 for an iPhone?
Hold on.
Do some math there. 700, carry the one.
No, it's about $850, but
close.
Times 99.
Yeah.
And she said no.
Wow.
Now, had he put that money towards a ring, things could have been different.
Now, when I proposed to my now wife, maybe.
Whose name? Charlene? We'll
Corey,
we'll
whatever. We'll figure it out. So when I proposed to her, it was out at Erio Beach, and so we did it behind the lighthouse, where we're surrounded by water.
What about the proposal?
We're surrounded by water, and I had a plan. I figured if she said no, I'll just push her in the water.
Yeah. It's foolproof.
And when
and
continue.
Rest her soul. You've got a new wife now.
I've got a new wife, and
She didn't say no.
No,
So good.
she didn't say yes either.
Sometimes you can't give them the option.
Nope.
You just give them that little piece of
But,
paper, check yes or no.
Funny story to go along with the engagement story. So we did it out there, and obviously it's a complete surprise
To you.
to me.
Yeah.
We're
You
driving.
didn't know it was going to happen.
We're about 10 minutes from the location, and I just start drilling away. I start picking my nose while I'm driving.
Okay, I thought you were talking about something else.
Which, by the way, is very fun when you're driving.
It's an icebreaker.
It is an
first of all.
icebreaker.
I mean, if you want to relieve tension in some sort of intense situation,
Pick your
shove a
nose.
finger in, or two.
If you're tired, pick your nose.
Yeah.
You'll wake up. Because it's pretty exciting when you get a big booger.
Well, you get a little bit of an adrenaline rush.
It's,
I do
anyway.
I
And
get a
especially
little
when you
bit
get
of
to
a
show
high.
somebody. So, anyways, back to the story. I'm picking my nose, and my car veers off to the side of the road. I hit a gigantic pothole, flat tire. I've never changed a flat tire before.
I've never.
Not on this car.
No, I've never.
So
changed
she's
one ever.
like, just call your dad. No, I'm going to call my dad.
Not in this situation.
Not in this situation.
Presumably
She
he
obviously,
knows.
yeah, he knew. She didn't know.
You don't want to get outmanned by your dad, and then she
No.
falls in love with him.
Yeah.
Right.
Wouldn't that be awful?
I've been there. I mean, I've fallen in
Thanks,
love with your dad.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad.
He's a very handsome man.
So, anyways, I had a stranger fix my car for me because I didn't know how to do
You're
it.
welcome.
Yep, thanks. I think it was Kevin Peterson.
I thought it was Kevin Bacon. I heard he was
Dave. Dave.
Oh,
No, Dave.
It was
Dave.
Dave Franco.
Dave
Right.
Franco. So, anyways, she said yes, and here I am, and my apartment now sucks because I have no manhood.
You have no hydro.
No hydro.
We're going by torchlight right now. I don't
Yep.
know if you could tell. But you've got to do what
New-
you can with what you got.
New pad. And
Fresh digs is what we call the,
My dig. I'm digging the digs.
on the old bar scene. I don't know if
Oh,
you've been a part of that.
That went pretty high.
Hey,
Might have to adjust that.
I
volume.
can adjust just about anything at this table, including myself.
For some reason on here, I have 5 times 425. What does that mean? That was a topic.
Were you doing
that was a topic.
Oh, is it
It was a topic.
5 times 4, 25?
Yeah, so that would be 2125.
So
That's a topic.
That's
That's a topic for us to talk about.
It absolutely was. 21 Jump Street has announced some more sequels, and they're going from 21 to 25 Jump Street. Obviously, 22 is already out.
That's definitely not it.
Okay. I just want to say, Channing Tatum,
Stunning.
if you're listening, get a real job.
Have you seen the You video with him and Jimmy Fallon?
I have. I've seen many videos with Jimmy Fallon dressed as a young woman.
Yeah.
And I've seen many videos where it's someone that looks like Jimmy Fallon dressed as a young woman. But those have subsequently been removed from my hard drive by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Anyway,
They're mean.
yeah, well, they're intrusive, but they're doing their job, and I can respect that, even if I don't publicly admit it.